right, shalom everyone. Am I heard? Do you hear me? Are we heard or not? Good morning. How is everybody doing? Shalom. I'm drinking my coffee. I did not drink it yet. I just made it and I put it in the cup and I will enjoy my coffee with you. How is everybody doing? A second ago we have an alarm, so even in the morning it's not peaceful. What we can do. Yeah. I made the broadcast like I learned now there is an option before you go live. Instead of making it, like the TikTok way, you can make it horizontal. But so I hope that is better for you. Is it better? All right. Yeah, I saw one of you saying make it horizontal. So I don't know how it works because I thought this is how it be, and when you go from the phone. Very good, very good. Uh, but I notice this thing for some reason. It goes, the messages disappear from time to time. I don't know why. That would go to sleep mode. We will see. I have to click at the screen every few seconds. See, now it's happening again. I don't know why is that. Do I need to keep moving the phone? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know why. What's wrong with this thing? Why the chat keep disappearing? Maybe I need to click top chat. Some messages such as potential live chat, all messages are visible. Okay, let us see this one. Maybe this one will be better. No, it's the same. Why is that? Hide all chat, live chat, all messages visible. Still I see, Very strange. The chat every few seconds disappear. Is that normal? Like now I don't see any chat actually. Someone says good morning, I see that. That's it? Is that the last chat we have? Welcome to the chat. You sound like having cold. I have everything. I have tomato, I have a cucumber, so why I will not have cold? I don't know what's wrong with this chat, with this horizontal thing. It keeps disappearing. I have to click on it. I'm not sure what the problem. You don't have yourself? A stupid chat. Maybe I have to switch to the... I did select all messages still. After you select, it appears, and then it goes to sleepy mode. Tracy, you want to use my voice to make you sleep? See, they use me. They use me and abuse me. And I am naive. I don't know, So I go in the morning to talk. Somebody use me to sleep. Is that fair? Life not fair. You know, people pay money to go to the doctor, say, shrink, I can't sleep, please help me, I need medicine. You know, thank you for all you do, including sleeping, help. Thank you very much. I know. Listen to you even when I am sleeping. Okay, I don't know. What I will do with this chat now, it kept disappearing. I have to keep clicking at the screen. Stupid YouTube. Hotel marriage again, CP. I'm thinking about it actually, but I don't know if they allow it in the Airbnb. Do you think they allow it in Airbnb? You know? And the issue here in the city since the war, McDonald's stopped. There's no McDonald's. So how I can do it? You need to help me now. There's no McDonald's here. Hi CP, have you been in India? No, my friend. If I've been in India, I will not be able to talk. I mean, you guys, you don't eat curry. I mean, like you don't add spice to food. You eat spice. So if I'm in India now, I'll be like, my voice is not coming, you know. It's obvious. Behave, Peter. Yeah, you have to move the phone in order to keep the chat running, you know. From Kerala. Kerala in India, right? Not too much spice here. Are you sure? No such a thing as muta. You're lying. Prophet Muhammad allow us only to rent women. How dare you to say there is muta? Big fat lie. Do you like fishing? Absolutely. Don't you see how many Muslims left Islam because of me? Come to Chicago, CP. We need you. Actually, I never been in Chicago. You believe it? Not even once. Maybe once in the airport. I'm not sure. I'm not fan of those woke cities. You know. Do you like fishing? I always fish. Don't you see? We are fishermen. And who is Peter? I will make you fishermen. Have you heard or seen what happened to Dearborn, Michigan tonight? No, I did not. What will happen? You know, whatever happened there, they deserve it. Those stupid Americans, each time they go to a country, they bring a couple of 100,000, like they brought 100,000 from Afghanistan. So soon you will have a Dearborn in USA. 100,000 from Afghanistan in less than 48 hours. That alone is the size of a city. The stupid Joe Biden. So, you know, this is how Americans are stupid. Western in general are donkeys. In general, you know, you will find horses here and there, but in general, they are donkeys. And then after 10 years, the 100,000, they will become a million. And then you see what happened in this city? You see what happened? You brought them here. Oh, fishing in Australia is very good. I saw many videos about fishing. Man, the fish in Australia is so big. Right? Yeah. Hey, my friend from Miami. How is Miami doing? You want to be a fish girl? That is fishy. Have you been in Australia? No. It's too far and expensive. I mean, the ticket alone, I think, $2,000. If one day I get married from a rich Khadija, I can go to Australia. All right, big. I count on you. If I come to Australia, I will announce it and you can contact me. Guys, it's a morning time and you are asking me about chicken biryani? Hmm? Australia is close from Ukraine? Seriously? No, I don't put milk. I add little sugar, yes, but not milk. It's all part of a new world order agenda. Well, I don't know. I don't think the Western have agenda. I think it's just a bunch of stupid woke. They don't know what they want. They believe there's no borders. Hippies, the hippie mentality. Anyway, God, he punished people by their own foolishness. So those woke people who keep supporting Muslims to come to the West, the Muslims, the first thing they will do, they will punish the woke. The first thing. And I think you agree with me, right? So the Muslim, they use those donkeys in order, like a ladder, to step to the roof. And the second they are in the roof, they will shoot everyone from the woke. So God have wisdom, and his wisdom is always obvious. Do you like roti canny? I have no idea what is that. In fact, I believe some countries, they deserve what will happen to them. I'm not really worried about the future because those countries need to be punished. Those idiots, they need to be punished. And this world is a big school. Our Lord is a Lord of wisdom. He gave us a school, a classroom. There's a failure for some student. There's success for some students. There's a bad principal. There's a bad teacher. There's a good teacher. Everyone will get what he deserves. Have you been in an African country? No. Not really. This is why Trump, he, praise him, $1 trillion. What do you want more? I mean, come on, this guy, you see, the Western, they look at the Arab as a money bag, always. And the Arab, America always suck the Arab money. They are very good on that. The Saudi, they have no choice to. Trump, he put some horses in the front of the White House, like praising the crown prince, and it's just a few horses, and we take $1 trillion. So Trump, as a businessman, he knew what he's doing. The only concern is he's going to give him the F-35 airplanes. But I'm assuming that those always, when they sell them, they are not really the powerful F-35. Always there's a catch on it. What we can do for living in Muslim countries? Stay your grounds. CP Sam apologized for everyone that he admit that he's been weak and wrong. He really need our support. I'm done with this guy. If he apologized for the coming century, I forgive him. I have no business with him. You don't go and throw shit on people and then you say I apologize and then you do it again. Because he will do it again, just wait. This guy, what he do, when he noticed that people are against what he have done, he backed down. And then after some time, he forgot, like he go back to the mood. He's mentally unstable. I don't hate him. I don't want to deal with him. No. Especially when your mental hurt, not individual, hurt the mission.
I'm not really, I don't care about all of them, what they do. Like, you know, I mean, when you do sin, it's between you and your God. Uh, you know, and your past is your past. I'm not going to chase you for it. But I am against, you know, stupid things they do, which will hurt the mission. Otherwise, who care about all of those? You know, he's this guy. But, you know, for sure, there's things which is bad and disgusting. You know, like somebody is a cheater, cheating his wife. This is disgusting. Uh, but I'm not going to do business with this man, and I don't trust cheaters. However, we are here, all of us, for a reason. You know, like what we do here in YouTube. Are we talking about how to make falafel? Are we making a recipe? So if we have a mission, and even the one who is not a true believer, but he don't like Islam, so all of us we are focusing in one thing. So what this fight was about? A bunch of kids, immature people. Immaturity is the problem. All right. Yeah, this is why. Did you ask yourself why Christian Prince? Nobody want to be associating with him. You will see everyone in those YouTubers. They join together channels, right? Everyone. You just name for me. They don't go together. They are like a gang together. But I am not in any of them. I don't fit because I noticed right away the lack of maturity. Like when J. Smith, he said Muhammad never existed. What those Christians did? They are talking about, Sam Shamoun, that he is mentally ill. What those Christians did? They gang together as a team of wolves, and they start biting the guy. Well, J. Smith, you don't have to agree with him in that. He still is a Christian man. He is doing good job. Uh, he might say even foolish things, but still is not against the faith. He don't believe in Muhammad. He don't believe in Islam. What they do? They made him their job for more than 10 days, making mockery of someone in the age of their father. And then they speak about Shamshun, that he is mentally ill. All of you are the same. You have no self-respect, a bunch of kids. It's like, what I noticed that because he had a bigger view now, right away they start attacking him. Like he's taking the light from us. I don't agree with Smith with many things, but he's a great Christian man. And he is respect his age. He's not a kid like you. And this guy, Raymond Ibrahim, oh, he is forcing this on us. Since when anyone can force things on you? What do you mean? What? He's forcing that on us. And many things he said is true. And then they say, oh, he's saying a king at that time, he make image of himself to announce himself. This is true. The coin have the picture of the king for what reason? To announce that I am the king now. If it was my father, I am now the king. So now we have a new coin. Even if the old coin is still used because the coin value is the gold. It's not the picture only. And they start making fun of him. But there's one verse in the Bible refute them all, a bunch of dummies. Isn't it Jesus said to the Jews, when they asked him about should we pay tax to Caesar, he told them, okay, give me the coin in your hand. Do you have a coin? Show it to me. He asked them, what is this picture in this coin? They said Caesar. They said, okay, give to Caesar what to Caesar. And that Caesar is the Caesar who is ruling now. So they made fun, mockery, stupid statement, all because the guy, he got a lot of attention. So what happened those people do? All of them, they're a chain of attention. If somebody get too much attention, suddenly everybody, like either attacking him or trying to bring him to them, like come to our channel. You know what I mean? Because you come to us, you bring attention with us. They are doing business. You are a coward, you will not. What? We have Abdul here. He won the debate. Gruri? Who is a Gruri? Let him bring his parents and he can call me. I see. Well, I did not see G. Smith attacking David Wood, and maybe he just say he didn't agree with him, but they went personal. They start mockery. They were not refuting him. They were not refuting him. They went mockery. They start calling him names. And for the sake of argument, those Christians, they keep talking about love your enemy. Oh, Jesus teach us love your enemy. The second someone says to you, you go nuclear. So love your enemy, it's an action only for 2 seconds. Be careful with Jordan. Very awkward country. People are very hypocrite in Jordan. Don't trust nobody, including the Christians. And get ready, there's no water. You make poo-poo, it might stay in the toilet seat for a day or two, especially if the Israeli are not giving them water. None of us are perfect. True, but this is not about perfection. This is about being normal. Like, can't I be normal? Like, can't I prove myself without putting you down? We can correct each other if we are wrong, no problem, but not by a bunch of kids making mockery. I said that Nick Fontes is not a Christian. I did not need to say that. He is not. Jesus says that. Anyone is racist, is no Christian, black or white, Asian, Indian, doesn't matter. Because the Bible is so clear about that. There's no Greek, there is no Hebrew, there's no free, there is no slave, for all is one in Jesus' name. And the Bible says in Romans that Israel will be saved. So the one who teach hate, the one who says the Jews are like cookies in the oven of Hitler, this guy is a scumbag. I don't want to say what I will do to him if I am really in charge. But this guy don't deserve to live in this country. I will strip him from his citizenship and whoever support him. But in the same time, we take into consideration that this filthy idiot, he is filthy because in the other side there's some racist who they made those things increase. So when you see the tens of thousands in the street, shouting Black Lives Matter, you will bring reaction. Like, why Black Lives Matter? Like, what about human life matter? Only Black Lives Matter? And they start this movement because of a criminal he died when the police were arresting him. He's a criminal. And then suddenly this criminal became a hero and a coffin. And this goes back in history. So always racism used by the woke in a very massive way, to the point they made you get a job just because you are not white. You can get a position just because you are not white. You can get into school just because you are not white. All of this, by time, will cause racism from the other side. Life is action and reaction. And then you get a result like this Fonte idiot. So the stupid woke, they start cooking in their kitchen racism for a long time. And he is the result of those cooking. All right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't go to Egypt. Egypt is a very wicked country. Scammers, thieves, molesters. Especially if you are a female. I mean, even if you are a male, they might rape you. So this idiot, Fonte, but you see, it's not only him. You see, he have a fan, right? He have a big number of people, they watch him. Why? Do you ask yourself why? Because the stupid woke, they made a lot of people have a reaction and they become racist. So for us as a Christians, our duty is not to follow the dog of the woke and the donkeys, and not to follow the idiot or the trash, the junk, this Fonte, whatever his name. We have to stay always in balance and be smart and be vigilant. Racism, not only it is against God, it is specifically antichrist. For God, he loved the world. He sent his what? His only begotten son. The world, not the white, not the black, not the Asian. All. And we have in the Bible someone, his name is black. Anyone remember his name? And he is called in the Bible as a prophet and as a teacher. Who remember his name? Anyone remember? Who is this person? I will give you some time to find the name. So from the beginning of Christianity, from the time of Jesus, we have a black man. His name actually is black. His name. Not only is black, all right? This is why actually he was called this way, because he is in a land where there is no black unless he is a slave, right? So, anyone remember which verse we are talking about? Who is this prophet and teacher mentioned in the New Testament? Anyone? No? His name wasn't black, so what his name? Do you remember there's Abdul, Fat Abdul, he says in the Bible, there is someone they call him the N-word. The N-word, you remember? We will give you time. Mo says the black. Thank you very much. We have actually more than one person, but I'm mentioning someone is very, very well known. If you read the story about when Jesus he went to the what they call it in English, I'm trying to use my limited English, when they have the feast, that was the house of his mother. That was the house of his mother. This is where they met. So from the beginning of Christianity, it's not something new. It's not a woke issue. It's not a racism issue. It is a Christ who is coming to us, saying that all of you, you can be a teacher. I will send you to the world. So the black is a Christian. The white is a Christian. The Asian is a Christian. So when they say to you, when somebody says to you, Simon too. Yeah, we have Simon too. Simon, correct. Thank you. You hear me, guys? I lost connection for a second. So, the Qayrawani, the person who is from Qayrawan, he's from Africa, right? And he's very well known. And he is a teacher. And he is a prophet. And his name is glorified a lot in the Bible, So we have in the Bible many names who they are really very well known for being great servants for Jesus and for the mission of Christianity. It's not being a black or being white what make you a missionary of Christ. And you notice from the beginning, the earliest disciple of Jesus, they went to areas where there's no white people. So we have people who went to Ethiopia, to the heart of Africa. We have people who went all the way to India, and Indians are not white people. Not only people went to Antioch and to Greece who were European, no, they spread in equal time to a different destination. All of them, they are preaching the gospel for all nations they see in their way. Everything other than Catholicism and Orthodox is false. All right. If you say so. Because as I know, Jesus never teach any of those. Nowhere is mentioned Orthodox or Catholic or Protestant. But there's people who are the same as racists. They are the same. They created new racism, which is a church name. The devil, he knew how to divide mankind, and especially the Christians. So there's many evil who call themselves Christians, but in fact they serve no master except the devil. They are the same as the Sunni and the Shia. I'm the only one who will go to heaven. Why? Because my church is called, etc. But this is not what Jesus said. Right? Jesus, he said, from their fruits you shall know them, not from your church name. This is why we should not be obsessed with the church name. I'm not against any of churches. If the church do good, they're good. If they are doing bad, they are bad. Doesn't matter what it's the name. If the priest is a man of God, he's a man of God. If he teaching, unity and love as Jesus commanded him, he's a man of God. If he say only my church will go to heaven and you don't go to heaven, he's satanic. Especially if the one you are talking to believe in everything almost you believe. Like maybe he don't believe in your icons. Well, in my opinion, he's right. You are wrong. I should not believe in icons. But let us say you are right about the icons and he is wrong. How that will take you to take him to hell. It is believing in Jesus as your Savior and your Lord, and his crucifixion and his resurrection and his coming back is going to save him, not you, not your church name, not your patriarch, not your bishop, not your pope. So don't listen to those cowards, idiots who try to divide us. Divide and conquer. In fact, I will not be surprised if the one who said that in the text is a Muslim, because he knew that Christians, there's many idiots, they will jump right away to fight. Just say Catholic. They are not Christians. Say Orthodox. A bunch of dummies, Right? But we are smarter than this. We are not those dummies. To describe it for you, imagine you have a house, and this house have, let us say, 10 brothers, 3 brothers. They can make it simple, 3 brothers. And the enemy want to attack you. So you say, the father said to them, one of you guard the door, the other one the back door, protect it, and the other one stand on the window. The enemy come to the one in the window. He says, do you know that the other two are not your brothers? Why you not protect them? Why you want to do that? Leave the window. Let us finish them. They are not even, they don't belong to you and you don't belong to them. They did he leave the window. The enemy get in. They killed the father, they killed the two sons, and then they killed him. Because one of them, he betrayed the family. And this is what those people do when they say, I am Orthodox or Catholic or Protestant. They are helping the enemy to get either from the door or from the window or from any hole in the wall. So don't be one of those dummies. Because at the end of the day, the enemy want to kill you all. They don't care if you are Protestant or Orthodox or Catholic. Only donkeys will think such a way. And my friend, the earth is full of donkeys. So don't be surprised. In the table of Jesus, there was Judah. There's always Judah. Yeah. Like all of you, you know, I am against icons. Not against them to be art. No, you can draw icons as much you want as art. But people bowing down in front of them, you know, this is not from the Bible. But doesn't mean that the one who's doing it, he is Antichrist and he is a bad person. It might be actually totally the opposite. It might be a wonderful person. But he got his wrong understanding. All right. Anything, anything else? Have you been in any African countries testing African food? I don't go to countries to taste their food, even though for sure God he gave us a pleasure to enjoy food, right? But this is not the reason I fly to countries and I go to them. As you see here, I'm in a country, I am here it's a wartime. I might die anytime. Drones hitting buildings like every day. Am I here coming for food? Food is the last thing I ever think about. My favorite food, just to make it simple for you, is a little tomato and bread and salt. I'm happy. It's a nice, beautiful meal. That's my favorite food. To the point, even my mother, she said one day, if you meet a woman, her name is Tomato, you will marry her. No? She was making fun of me, how much I am in love with tomato. So my life is very simple. I came to this country, I have one jeans with me. One jeans. I wash it at night, I wear it in the morning. That's it. 3 t-shirts. That's my stuff. So I don't go to countries to, to enjoy luxury of food. And, my life is very simple. Uh, do you have kids in your own? No, I borrow the neighbors. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes English is very funny. Do you have kids of your own? Okay. I will answer you the same as Allah answer. How could he have children, have a son, if he don't have a girlfriend? No, I don't have children of my own, but I might borrow some. All right. go live in Israel, your life will get complicated. Thank you for the advice. Like life in different countries are not complicated. Which country life is not complicated? Do you know any? Like which country is like heaven, you know, and you go there just to spend the whole day relaxing. Go to the middle of the desert in Arizona, buy a land for $1,000, make a tent, and you will be not complicated at all. And if you get hungry, you can kill a rattlesnake or whatever snake you see in your way. A lot of them. People, they say things, I don't know. All right, my friend, God bless you. Buy a bridge while you are there in Arizona. Bridge? Bridge in Arizona? What does that mean? There's a bridge in the desert. American, they are really blessed because you have all kinds of weather. So you have the tropical weather, you have the desert, you have the very cold. I mean, if there is something for everybody. Like you want to live in a very tropical area, yeah. In America, you can do it. You can move to Hawaii, you can move to the Virgin Islands, to Florida. You like cold, extreme cold, go to Alaska. You like the desert, you like the sand, you like, because desert is beautiful, it can be beautiful too. It have a very nice nature. It's beautiful to see it, but not really fun to live in it, Like when you look at the desert in a video, you will notice right away it have a special beauty. But desert is very deadly too. A lot of very harmful creatures in the desert, not to mention the hot sun. So in USA, you can live wherever you like. Venezuela is a good country actually, but since those communists took over, the country is screwed up. This is a very wealthy, rich country, and look what happened to it. This is an example of what happened when you bring communist and woke to any country. They screw it. This country is one of the most richest countries in the world. But right now, it is one of the most poor countries in the world. Drugs, gangs, people kidnap in the street. Nobody knows who will kidnap you. What do you think about Mary being called co-red matrix? What does that mean? I don't know. What does that mean? What co-red matrix? Matrix. I don't know. What does that mean? It sounds very silly statement. Why Allah pray to Muhammad? Because Muhammad is the God. Communism is Judaism? How is that? How communism is Judaism? That's a good one. The real Jews are the last one to like communism. The Jews who like communism are not Jews, in fact. They are not. Because real Jews, they are businessmen and they love money. They don't like poverty, and they are businessmen. They are bankers, they are diamonds buyer, seller. They are business people. If you know some Jews, like in Manhattan and New York, they support communism, those are woke. How come people, they say Jews, but they don't see the one who you can call them a Christian too. There's many so-called Christians, they vote for woke, and they support woke. Why people, they see only the Jews? Why only the Jews? the majority of the woke are Jews? No, they are not. But because you are looking for a reason to label the Jews, you see only the Jews. Do you agree? Why you see from a massive population, the ones who they are not even 5%, and you claim that the woke are the Jews. Okay, those Jews, they support the woke. I know they do, you're right. But what about the 95% who they are not Jews? So here you see, they try to label the Jews. It doesn't matter what they do. If they are bad or good, the Jews for them are Jews. And we have to attack them, we have to insult them, we have to label them. In the Jews, there is people who they are evil, and there is people they are good, the same as anyone. But your hatred, my friend, is to label everybody. Like when I say Muslims are potatoes, I mean who? When I say Muslims, do I mean every single Muslim? I mean the true Muslims. The true Muslim is a hypocrite liar. True Muslim is what? True Muslim is the one who defends Islam, believe in Muhammad, and believe in the Quran and the teaching of Muhammad. Not a person whose name is Muhammad. There's many of them. Actually, the first time ever I heard something negative about Islam, it was from Muslim. A Muslim guy, he's older than me. I was a teenager. He said to me, you Christians have religion, but you don't have faith. We Muslims have faith, but we don't have religion. I did not understand what he's saying. It sounds complicated, and this is very normal because he was really way older than me, and I was like, I don't know, 12, 11 years old. But that sentence stuck in my head. You have religion, but you don't have faith. We have faith, but we don't have religion. So I met this guy a while after, and I said, do you still believe that we Christians we have religion, but we don't have faith? And you Muslims have faith, but you don't have religion? He said, I believe still on it, but I am wrong about saying it in general. So I changed the way I think about it. I believe that there's many Christians have very strong faith, and you have the religion. So now you are the winner. Because what he meant, that you have the truth, but you don't have faith on it. So there's many Christians are Christians by name. And the Muslims, they don't have the truth. That's what he's saying to me. But they have faith in something not true. All right. Let us see. Any question? What is your thought of Trump meeting MBS? Money back. If MBS have money, is not the same MBS if you don't have money. When you have money, my friend, if you go to any hotel, they will call you sir. They open the door for you, right? And this is what's happening. When the president of Ukraine went to the White House, they treated him like a dog. Is that correct? They asked him why you are not wearing a suit. Do you know what the crown prince he went to meet Trump with? Wearing sandals. Anyone will ask him why you are wearing flip-flop? Nobody. You can come even naked. Trump will welcome you and he will hug you. Right? So this is not a meeting to him. This is a meeting to the money he have in his back. Imagine the president of a country come to visit you. You are questioning what he is wearing. Simply, they are just trying to find any excuse to insult him and to put him down. They knew that he need them, not the opposite. So let us treat him like a dog. His people are being slaughtered, being killed, and this guy, he needs us. Desperately, he needs us. So whatever we do to him, he will not even complain. A bunch of thugs. Anyway, you know, those who they are in charge of countries, they see things different from the way we see it. And sometimes for the sake of your country, you accept immunity to save your people. What you can do. But if I was in the White House and this G.D. Vance, he did that to me, I will spit in his face and leave. If it was me. Very, very, very trashy, junky way he did it. And if in the future Ukraine become the most rich country, you never know, because they have a lot of minerals, the American will kiss their butt. We need the rare minerals. Actually, the whole point is to force him to give them 50% of the mineral of the country. That's all. Since he agreed to give them 50%, suddenly he's a cool guy. Yeah, no problem. We support Ukraine. There's many, their God is money. It's all about money. Anyway, you know, like when Saddam Hussein attacked Kuwait, I mean, the whole earth came to support Kuwait. How come nobody support other countries, small countries invaded, killed? Like, you know, the war between the Tutsi and what is the other tribe? Tutsi and Hutsi, something like that. More than 600,000 killed and burned. This is what the news says. We do not know really the real number. It might be millions, we don't know. Nobody move a finger. Nobody. Nobody care. Black, poor countries, who care for them? But Kuwait, my friend, Kuwait in the size of a hotel in China. America, France, England, Canada, everybody want to come and support Kuwait because they have a lot of money, a lot of oil. 250,000 soldiers sent by USA alone to free what? Kuwait. 250,000? Do we really need 250,000 to fight Saddam Hussein? His army can be demolished in a few hours by airplanes. It was an opportunity to control the oil of the country and to suck the money of this country. So we send them as much soldiers we have so they can pay us salary for those soldiers. Look, we send you 250, pay them. We spend this and this on you, pay us. And after that, American companies, they took over all the oil. Uh, China, they step back from Russia, so they are not really friendly. No, no, no. The Chinese government, Chinese government is they have zero ethic. Uh, they will say, okay, we stop supporting Russia, but they don't do what they say. So in the public, they say something. In reality, they do the opposite. They will stop in certain things, which is already obvious that they have to stop, but they support them in other things which nobody can find out about it. This is a China. China, the communist, is zero ethic. Ethic mean nothing for them. All right. Anything else? Do you think it's a good idea to get lot of money to charitable aid others? A large proportion of your personal budget given away. I don't know, if you're talking about me. First of all, you know, I gave nothing. Because when you talk about giving, how you can give what you don't own. Anything you give is not yours. It's about you decide it is going to be used by you or by someone else. So when we say charity, the Lord, He provides us with which we don't own. And then we say, okay, I'm going to share what I don't own with somebody else. So people fool themselves, say, I own this. It's just you have a possession of it, you don't own it. Your home is not your home. Your car is not your car. You die, they will stay there, and you will not be there, you know. You will not have your home. Somebody else will sleep in the same bedroom you sleep in it. So it's about giving a person who knows what he owns and what he don't. He will not consider it as he is giving really. No, he is just like he make decision. I'm not going to have it in my possession. I will give it to someone else. He will have possession on it. Ownership in life is just something temporary. Even your name. Your name is not connected to your body. Your name will stay. Your body will not. So time will come and you will become dust, but people will remember you. Like you remember your grandfather. But he is dust. But the name is there. So, a Christian person, he will work to manage what he have in his possession to help others. Because he understands that what he have in the possession is not what he own. It is a gift from the Lord to be used in the right way. So if you are greedy, you hold in the possession you have. You don't want anyone else to have with you. But then time will come and you will go, and what is in your possession will not be there no more. And then you will be sorry. You remember when Jesus spoke about the talents, the one who multiply it, the one who bury it, the one who make it 3 times, the one who make it, etc. So, and this is what we are talking about, a possession. The Lord, He give you something. Either you multiply it, or you bury it, you copy it, you keep it for yourself. And me, myself, I try to multiply it. Not because I'm doing investment, but I'm doing what is right. All right? Thank you, Proverb, for posting the verses. Very good job. I appreciate you, my brother. In fact, I advise you from time to time to go and walk in the graveyard. Because a human being, he will not remember where he will end and how and who is he until he see a graveyard. We are very arrogant. We think we will live forever. And this is why we keep digging. We are digging for money, right? For gold. But the fact, we are the same time we are digging for gold, we are digging our grave. So a smart being is the one who make a balance between what God he gave him and how he enjoy it by using it in the right way. Isn't it pleasant if you bring let us say joy to somebody else? Isn't it? Especially if you see someone is decent, poor, hungry. Isn't it really a special pleasant? Nothing can describe it. But you can stay, you can have a fancy life, you can have a nice clothing, you can have etc. But you are not the one anyone will remember. Nobody will remember you. They will remember you only when you die, so they can go and get the inheritance. Because you were greedy, and even your kids will not even see you as a human. I mean, they will see you as a bag of money. Like, hey, my dad, he passed away, let me see what he left for me. But if you are a man of God, when you die, everybody, because you have many kids when you die. You have many children. You have many brothers, you have many sisters, you have many lovers, but not in the bad way. Lovers as family of Christ. They love you. Everything you have is not yours. Even the pant you are wearing. Life is funny, isn't it? I remember once someone says to me, I will buy you a watch. I said, first, why you want to buy me a watch? He said, everybody like watches. I said, first of all, why you want to buy me a watch and why everybody like watches? He said, I appreciate you. I want to buy you a gift. I said, okay. But why a watch and why you want to buy it for me? I said, again, I appreciate you. Why it's hard to understand? I said, if you appreciate me, you show that by buying me a watch. I said, so what I will buy you? Tell me, I will buy you anything else. I said, watch for what you do. He said, what do you mean? He said, what I will do with the watch? I will put it in my hand, right? He said, yeah. I said, okay. And what is the purpose of it? He said, to see time. I said, but don't we have phones these days? He said, yes, we have phones. What's wrong with having watch? I said, so I have time twice? I need to watch time twice? Anyway, so he said, okay, so I give up. So what I will buy you? I said, buy me nothing. I never ask you anything. He said, but I appreciate you. I said, just appreciate me. You do not need to buy me. If I need, then give me. If I'm hungry, then I appreciate it if you give me food. But I do not need your watch. And your appreciation is what I like. Very good. Wonderful. But you do not need to buy me a watch. What about you go and give the money to someone who need it? What I would do with the watch? The person got upset. He thought like I'm being rude. And, like I rejected, the gift. And actually never talked to me again. That's it. Like, bye-bye. Just because I did not accept the appreciation. So some people, they understand you in their own way. They think that's if you take what they offer, you know, is an act of acceptance for them. If you don't take it, it's rejection. But for me, it's not about that. I don't, this is not about accepting you or rejecting you. It's about doing the right thing. First, I don't wear watches. So why you want to buy me one and I will put it in a drawer? Number two is a waste of money. Number three, I don't need any of those gifts. So why I want to accept your offer? Because I appreciate you. You can appreciate me without it. You can appreciate me by supporting things I do, not by a watch. Everyone, he have his own way in life. Some people, if you go in the Middle East, you will see the Middle Eastern, they are very, let us say, if you go to visit them, they will like flood you with food. Coffee, food, because this is the tradition. So to show appreciation to you, they put a lot of food on the table. Cookies, cake, tea, coffee, lunch, stay here. No, you have to eat, like they insist. If you go in a different country, they will not even offer you a coffee. Some countries, even if you knock at their door, they might call the police for you. I can remember once in London, there was a person, he lived in a very rich area. He gave me the address, I went there, but it's a dead end and I don't see any numbers on the walls. I don't see. All is covered by those vine, those plants. So I said, you know what, there's only 3, 4 houses. For sure they knew each other. Maybe I will ring the door for one of them. It's going to be him. So I ring at the door. An old woman, she opened, and I step far away. I step like 15 meters at least from the door. So I ring the door, I step away. She opened the door. What do you want? I said, is this, live here? And she went nuclear on me. You knock my door to ask me who is this guy? Nobody taught you good manner? And she want to call the police for me. And she was shouting in a very, very ugly way. And I don't know what to do. Like, I did nothing wrong. I just ring the bell to ask, I don't know who's inside. The one that's coming to visit him, he came out, they heard the sound. They came out and he apologized for her. That is in England, a civil country. But doesn't mean that everybody in England is the same, right? But this is what I witnessed. If you go to a different country, they might even ask you to go and get inside, drink coffee, you want some tea, you want etc. People are different. And people, they can show appreciation or show you that they are greedy. Like what this woman, she will lose if she tell me, I don't know. What she will lose if she knew that guy. She should say to me, the Crocus Street. And instead, she exploded in my face. And the result of that, I don't appreciate being in England. I start thinking about English people in a very, like, what kind of people those people are? Why this happened? What I have done? So every culture have some good things and have bad things, and one of them is appreciation. If a culture based on appreciation of others, it's very good, but it have to be real and it have to be smart. If your culture is very cold-blooded, and you don't appreciate people. You don't appreciate even like, okay, this person knocked at my door and he is a good person, so why I will be angry? I will appreciate that somebody asking me for help, to help him. It's a gift for me. Someone need my help. Let me be today doing a little good thing. It's my pleasure to help you. How I can help you, sir? No. Instead, she want to call the police for me. So people, they understand appreciation in a different way. And a human being is the one who is acting like a human, not the one who look like a human. You can appreciate somebody by doing something right to them. Not necessarily by money, not necessarily by gift, not necessarily by any of those, but by being helpful. It can be giving advice. It can be more important than the money you can afford to them. It can be by giving them a smile in the time of nobody smile at them. It can be somebody, standing up in a bus for an old woman. Appreciation is a key of happiness. And when you learn how to appreciate others and others learn how to appreciate you, we have a better community and society and better happy life. Yeah, in many places, people will walk with you. Actually, when anyone remember? That was in Ukraine, but not in the city. I have an issue with my shoe. I bought a new shoe, and they were hurting my feet badly. So I said, let me go and find a shoe store. And I know like a brand which is very good for my shoes, for my feet. So I searched online, I found the address, and I went there. I walk around, keep walking. I see nothing, and my feet is hurting. I'm not. Those shoes make a pump in my foot. This is how bad they are. And the street is empty. And then there's a guy is coming from a building. He have like a little bag in his hand. I ask him, he don't speak very good English. Do you know where this, So he looked at my phone. And then the guy, he start walking with me. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I become like, me, myself, I give up, I don't want the store no more. And this guy, and then in my head, I was thinking, maybe he will ask me for money, Maybe he will, he's trying to make it even more like, and I start even thinking, maybe he is just trying to make it longer so he can charge me more. All kind of thought, because people, they tell you in advance about this country, there's many bad things, there's bad people, they will take advantage of you. So more than 20, 25 minutes, and this guy walking with me from place to place. We could not find the place. We could not. He called them even in the phone, because there's a phone number. They did not answer. And then when I told him, okay, thank you very much, and I was waiting for him to say something, he turned his back. He said, okay, bye-bye. So all the thought in my head about him being a bad person, it turned to be foolish and stupid. Because I was thinking, he is doing this. I mean, why a person, he said to me, I'm going to work. Why a person, he will spend all this time walking with the guy. I'm a guy. I'm not like a girl, she is pretty and he is a guy. Oh yeah, okay, I will help you. You know what? So in my head, I have a different idea. If the person in front of me, he can read my mind, he might be disgusted because of the way I thought about him. He left. And after he left, by the way, those people, they call my number back because he called them from my phone to ask about the address because they have a phone number. But when they call, I do not understand what they are saying. So it was too late. But this is an example Uh, I never know the guy. I never met him before, and I will not forget him. So now I appreciate a person I don't know. And I'm mentioning you the story after long happened. So appreciation is a gift God he gave us. So this guy he appreciate that God sent him somebody to help him. He did not even think about it. Naturally, he start helping, going around from a building to a building. He read, he go on the stairs, he go on the stairs. He go upstairs to see, which I said, no, stay here. I will check. Very wonderful person. He got nothing from this. But I am sure that the Lord knew his name and he knew what he have done. And the Lord himself, he appreciate him. Even at that second, I don't appreciate because I was thinking about him badly. This guy, he want to charge me something. This guy is doing me a service. Maybe, okay, now he think I'm an American. I'm going to pay him a lot of money because now he's going around with me. Yeah, exactly. When I was walking, you remember? I was walking and actually I lost now all my Bluetooth. I have one left. I put it in my pocket. I think when I was getting my keys, it came out. So anyway, I was walking and you guys, I was live with you. And then suddenly, two kids, one boy, one girl, they were running. I just saw them behind me actually, and they tap on my shoulder and they give me the Bluetooth. It fell from my ear. And then they start running. They did not even wait for a second to say thank you. And I saw how far they are coming from. Keep running. So here you see those kids, why in the world they want to run 200 meter to give me a Bluetooth? And their parents is there. They are with their parents. So here you see how nice people are and you appreciate them. Well, actually, I witnessed many good things here. Like, I saw a woman, she is holding her cart in the front of the traffic light, and then her cart full of vegetables fell down. And I jumped to help her, but a woman, she jumped before me and she helped her. So I saw many good things. And I'm sure the country is having very bad things too. But what you notice, that appreciation can be exist even better in poor countries than rich countries. Because rich, they think about themselves differently. They think anyone will get close to them, he wants something from them. And this may be how I thought about this guy when he tried to help me, even though I'm not rich. But I thought, okay, they think I'm an American, I'm rich, so I have a lot of money, maybe I will give him $50 because he walked with me. This is how I thought about it. But many of poor countries, they treat you a billion times better than a rich country. Tracy, she go to the cafe and the guy give me baklava free. I just pay for the coffee. I am grateful. He won't take the money. Tracy, maybe he is giving you the baklava to leave him alone. What do you think? He said to himself, if I don't give Tracy a baklava, God knows what she will say about me. So I better give her baklava to survive. You know? It's like an act of protection. When you are a person who have wealth, because a human being is greedy, you learn by time that people approach you only because you have money. And then you start thinking that because you have money, nobody really care for you. They care for the money only. And there is a side of this is true. You know, when you have money, everybody want to be your friend. Even the one who is not your cousin is your cousin. If you are poor, nobody know you. And nobody want to speak to you. So you start judging everybody by the same scale. Like Trump, when he invite people to dinner, who are those people invited for dinner? The billionaires. Are you going to be invited? No. Why? What is the reason? You don't have money. As simple as that. Who is the one invited to Her Majesty the Queen dinner when she was alive? And then her son. The billionaires. The more rich you are, the more you are closer in the chair to the Queen. And the more poor you are, compared to the billionaire, your chair will be at the end of the table. And if you exceed the limit, then you will be out of the wall. Right? There isn't any villages anymore. It's just towns with the crimes everywhere. Mostly Islamists overtaking areas. Which area is that? If any of you is living in a country which is suffering from, bad migrant, well, take back your country. Kick out the government, strip those people from their papers and send them home. Be a man. Do something about it. Don't cry and say they are doing this and that. Just send them. Still they are the minority. Kick them out before they take over. Like in Japan, they start welcoming everybody. And then those everybody, they brought their garbage with them. Graffiti, beating people in the street, etc. So Japanese, they are very civil. And they allowed uncivil to come to the country. It did not take long before the Japanese decided to get rid of them. And now they are in the process of getting rid of them. They made visa very easy. And then that will bring all. And the funny is, or let us say the sad, that somebody might be coming from a certain country, but he's a good person. And then other person from the same country is a very bad person. People will not see the good one. People will see only the bad, right? It's enough to put one person in TV doing bad things to label all those who are coming from that country. And the problem gets worse when the majority of those who are coming from that country are worse and bad. So if you are one of 10 from that country is good, you will go between the feet because simply everybody label you to be included, even if you did nothing wrong. So the good ones always are the ones who lose their opportunity to have a better life, because the bad ones, they give them bad reputation. I saw videos about those migrants going to Japan and doing all kind of ugly, stupid stuff. you need a strict leader to protect the country from the trash. Country should not allow, any country, any society, any community should not allow people who they are bad to intervene. If you need, let us say, employment, if you need, etc., you have to put rules. And the rules have to be respected. So if you break the rules, we will kick you out. If a person will go to a country and he start flirting with women in the street, saying bad language or touching women, this person should be taught how to behave. Not only send him back. No, before you send him back, you have to give him what he deserves. So he will learn that this country is not the place where you can mess with the women. If somebody is a rapist, have to be taught a lesson he will never forget. That this is the last country you can rape and get away with it. Before even you kick him out. Because you kick him out, he come back. He cross the borders. You have to teach him that what you have done you will not get away with it. I saw an article news about Pakistan speaking about how poverty is going so crazy in Pakistan. And what is the reason? Overpopulation. Abdul. They can't afford food, but they can afford having sex. Well, if you are a person who speaks Japanese and you like to translate my books into Japanese, let me know. So we can fight any Islamic influence in Japan because they are naive. Most of those Asian countries, they know nothing about Islam. I wish I speak Japanese. I will open a channel only in Japanese or Korean, etc. Pakistan has had about 23 IMF. What is IMF? Is that bankruptcy? They don't have the structure of a country, corrupt. The ethnic Chinese in Malaysia and Indonesia very seldom surrender. Yeah. Loan. Yeah, and they beg the kuffar to give them money. And then the stupid European, they give them a lot of money. You feed them, they have sex, they make babies to kill you. And then Adnan Rashid, he will say to you, Pakistan is a great country. Islamic countries are the best. Do you know, if you go to Saudi Arabia embassy and you are a Muslim, they have to investigate everything about you. Everything. Your family, your children's, your neighborhood, the mosque you go to. But if you are not a Muslim, the visa is so easy teasy. Do you know that? Seriously. Especially if you are Christian. It's the easiest. Muslims don't trust Muslims. Same in Emirat. Same in Bahrain. Same even in Qatar. If you are a Christian, your visa is shish kebab, easy. If you are a Muslim, they have to make a security study about you. The reason for that, because Muslims been taught that a Muslim country is his country. So a guy coming from Pakistan to Emirat, he speak about Emirat as his own. So he want to teach the royal family in the country how to behave, because this is his country. He's a Muslim. This is a Muslim land. You know what I mean? He don't consider himself like a foreigner. He consider himself he owned the country. Same in Saudi Arabia. This is why those Arab, they don't welcome Muslims. You notice that Emirat, they have way more Hindus than Muslims in their land. They have way more Christians than Muslims in their. Nobody wants Muslims, because the first thing a Muslim will do when he arrives to the country, he will start acting as if he owned the country, and he is like is a citizen. And he start criticizing, and he act even more worse than a citizen. You know, that's why nobody want them. Not to mention that they are number one drug dealers. Like a person from Pakistan, from every 5 days, one of them is selling drugs. In Saudi Arabia, if you want to cross the borders and you are from Pakistan, they will rip everything you have, your bags, even the clothes. They will bring dogs to sniff everything you have, even the tissue, even the jewelries. They want to scan them, because they put under the the stones of jewelries, which is fake jewelries usually. They put drugs. Even the sandwich you have in your hand, they have to check it out, because you are from Pakistan. They are very well known to be drug dealers. Can you please explain how IDF was funded? Someone lied to my former friend and claimed it was made by the terrorist and evil. First of all, IDF, it was a very small, tiny forces in the beginning of Israel, and they have a very limited source of, weapon. If you remember, when the Arab, they attack, all the Arab Muslims, countries attack, Israel have 0 airplanes. 0. 4 volunteers. There's a documentary about it. You can watch it on YouTube for free. 4 volunteers, they came from USA with their own private, small, tiny airplanes. They are not fighter jets. So they volunteer. They took their airplanes all the way to Israel. And 2 of the airplanes were not, like, they were not able to function. Like, when they arrived there, they did not work. 2 only were able to, let us say, to join the fight. And then before the end of the war, it was only 1 is functioning. The Arab, they thought, the Muslims, that the Israeli have way more of those airplanes. So they retreat and they run, and they lost the war. So IDF were victorious because of 2 airplanes. And this is the IDF. It was a bunch of volunteers, not a massive army. The Arab army was massive in number, even massive in weapon. They buy all their guns from Russia, and they attack in a massive number, yet they lost. All right. Anyway, guys, I better finish here. We have enough morning time with you, and I appreciate you all. I appreciate the Lord giving me the opportunity to speak to you and people to listen to me. At the same time, I appreciate people who share with us good stuff. We learn from each other, every day. And a person who think life is a process of learning, and a day, if it goes and I learn nothing, that is a waste of time. It was not a pleasant day. So the best of our days is when we learn something, because we get better when we learn, even if it's about evil. Because the more you know evil, the more you can avoid it or fight it. The best way to fight viruses is to study viruses, not by ignoring them. If you ignore them, still they can kill you. They are there, even if they are invisible. But when we have knowledge, what is invisible, now it is visible. So we will be more vigilant and more aware, and we can fight better. And this is what we do here. So you can share what you learn with your children, and then what is invisible for your children will become visible. So a Muslim Abdul cannot fool them, cannot tell them Islam is peace and garbage as they claim. Your son will learn that Muslims believe in taqiyya, which means it's okay to lie. This religion, you can take an oath in the name of their God, and you are lying, it's okay. So all those things is very important to know and to teach our children, so they will never entrust a thief, a wolf coming to you in a clothes of sheep. And as the Lord said, from their fruits you shall know them. I will do my best to come later at night. Actually, I will come live on air, just to remind you. Around maybe 5:30, 6 p.m. Ukraine time, I will be in where the church they serve food for the poor. So if you like to join us live, I will open my camera, and we will show you what they do. And again, this is not my doing. I'm not the one who is feeding the poor. I did not even spend a penny in this, what they do, you know. I'm just there. They invite me to see what they do. And later, you know, I'm going to support this church. And whoever would like to join me, you know, I will be the first one to donate for them. I'm not telling you I will donate because I'm doing good things. No, I'm telling you, the reason I'm telling you I will donate to them, which means I trust them. I will not give a penny to someone I know he is a fraud. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, I will donate to them whatever I can. Not because I am telling you donation is going to be done by me, like I'm proud of my donation. No, I'm telling you that I trust what they do. And if I trust to give them my money, I believe you can give them their money, your money. So they will have a center, a rehab center for children who they have suffering from war. I have video of the center. I went there. I will publish it later. They have a lot of work. And I might come here actually, maybe in a few months, or maybe, I don't know, we will see. Because they have a lot of activities. Those people are doing great work actually, really amazing. Like today, you know, I don't know how many people will be there to feed them. But if you think about it, it's not just giving food. You see, like I asked them why it's 5 p.m. He said because we need to bring people to start cooking from the morning. It's not easy, you know. How you can cook for people? We don't know how many they will come. At least would be maybe 100, maybe 200. We don't know. So imagine how many volunteers have to be there. And a day before, not only like they cook and they store food, because you cannot cook. They don't even have enough, stoves and fire to, to cook for all those people. So they cook in advance and they store food for the day where people come. This is a lot of work. It's a wartime. A lot of people are displaced from their homes. They have no housing. They have no shelter. Government provides some. People provide some. But still, you are a refugee. You are a refugee in a poor country suffering badly from war. So I really appreciate what they do, and I'm really surprised of what they do. I'm really surprised because this is a lot of work, and as the Lord, He taught us always, He will provide, and that's why I want to support them. All right. So I will be with you afternoon. And between maybe 5:30, 6 p.m., something like that, I will be live if you like to see what they do. And until then, God bless you all. God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Thank you.